much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Throwing right away is Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rusher's right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit. But it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 38 yards on the scamper there. There was a great article in the paper yesterday about how he likes to run angry. Plays like that, you can feel it, can't you?
As long as he doesn't drive angry, we're okay. Because when he's on the field, that anger works for him. It fuels him, it powers him, and the end result runs like that.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Swift going to try up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. To throw, Williams. He'll try and do this himself. It's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First and goal, Chicago.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
What is up?
Swift will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal at the Cowboys' 4-yard line.
What is up?
Here's Williams. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
14 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
For number 80.
You look at this Bears defense.
This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Pass the 60, pass the 6, top below 18. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field.
And all that, nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Here's Jones. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Looking to throw is Williams. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Williams pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Strike. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to throw here.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for it. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
Nico Collins. Touchdown, Chicago. Nico Collins, 87 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
Nifty move. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
38-yard line.
Throwing is Williams.
Fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Williams looking to do it himself. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fielded at the 33. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11. Get it? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
They'll set up a throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Now back to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hop 70, hop cutting.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. In motion, the tight end. To the air, Williams. This will be caught downfield by Moore. Touchdown, Chicago! DJ Moore, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now 21-0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Fighting his way through contact.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On the double. Fork, ready. Liking 18.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
60 by 6.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
19 Tiger. Here we go. Go.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there.
His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Bears 21, Cowboys 7.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And this one is incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. And he pulled in downfield by Collins. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 27-yard line.
Throwing again here, Williams. That is caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Odunze in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Second and 9 now. Able to hit his target Lamb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Top below 18. Drop below 80.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Shamar Turner drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And out will come the offense as they take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
What is up?
Play action. Now Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
What is up?
They'll send a receiver in motion left. From the gun on third down, Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This is Swift on the counter.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Looking to throw. Williams.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
That'll give him 8 that time. And 3rd and 1 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have the Bears first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. From the gun, here's Williams.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Colston Loveland from 19 yards away. And the Bears will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
19, pioneer. 19, sergeant.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
On 3rd down, they run with Blue. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
What is that?
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
And the Bears first down. It's a gain of 20. And
To throw, Williams.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Here's Williams. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, a cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Cowboys take over.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
70, Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
60 by 6.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team